shock. Don't just watch it, doggy suck. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy, they can't see me. Time to depend on we both. So then, just so we and them is friends. Stop it to say howdy do. Shaking hand with me and you. They will hug your granny, kiss your baby, while we dribble too. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. Is now they care. They start to share plenty favor. Their behavior is so concerned. First time they learn. Yes, now people getting burned. So they run to one and all, begging big and begging small. Doggy, look at back pay, look at highway, look at hospital. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. Doggy, look at bone. Doggy, doggy, look at bone, look at bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only vote for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy song.
Hi, good afternoon, Trinidad. Good afternoon, beautiful Tobago. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to everybody. I want to say much love and respect to everybody that is locked on. To all the taxi drivers. To all the taxi drivers, to everybody that is on in commute. And of course, if you're on the Nation roads, I want you to take your time on the Nation roads this afternoon. It's pretty wet out there. All right. Did you experience any traffic this afternoon?
No, not really.
I think Sawa. I was in San Juan this afternoon. San Juan had a pretty trade piece of traffic. Wow. So I don't know if it's all over TNT as the holidays approaching tomorrow. All right. But yeah, there's a piece of traffic out there this afternoon, you know. Heavy, good afternoon to you, Heavy.
Good afternoon to you, TC. Welcome to the Future of Talk Radio, the #1 show, afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago. And this hour, the event in our water cancel.
I have something I want to share with you.
I have some videos to play.
Right.
And we need to get into this topic quickly. So
well, let me speak before. I have a short, let's call it editorial that I would like to say this afternoon, because 2 days ago, while we were closing off our shift, a caller said a black man had to keep on jamming for a black man to get a little something, right? Yesterday afternoon, I got that video. I know the Street 919 FM cuts up the video at time, and they would post it on IG and everything, right?
And TikTok.
And TikTok and stuff, right? I got that video from about 4 different people saying, TC, one of your best contributions that you have ever made on this program. And then I had some new people like young DJ Kerry. He messaged me and he said, boy, when I listen to this thing, you are so real. And then it kind of dawned on me, right, that we are back into the slave trade and don't even know it. All right? So this afternoon, I want to teach the black man something. The black man that say that we love one another so much, I want to teach them something this afternoon. All right? We, and I will put myself into that same category, continue to sell our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and everybody back into the slave trade without even knowing it. Right? Because we were taught so blindly. Right? We were taught that if we get that good education and get that good job, and we will be a successful person in life and have a good family standing and everything like that. All right? And then they would put us in a curriculum in school that most of the curriculum is just to take up the day. Most of the curriculum has nothing to do with any part of your job spec, your everyday life. Nothing. Most of the curriculum that you do, you will never use it in life after leaving school. All right? So it's just there to train the mind in a certain direction. All right?
Correct.
And I go in and I'm going to show you today. I'm not going to stay long, but I'm going to show you. So then we sit in school every day for
8 hours.
8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
Right. For about 10 years of our life. Or more.
More.
Right?
Yeah.
To leave school, to fall back into the workforce.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah, school is a condition yet for work.
For work, right? While we are doing that and beating our children and banning them from this and telling them if you don't do good in school, and we are drilling them like oil, the white or the upper class, I should say, don't say why, the upper class citizen is sending their children to a prestige school to mingle with one another, right? Most of the times, if you listen to, and I googled it, the 10 richest uneducated people in the world. You know, one of the people is the person who have all this here what you're using here right now.
No, phone?
The one of the persons in that is who do Facebook and Instagram, man. Right?
Yeah.
He's one of the founders of that. Right? And they put their children in school to mingle. So when the business opens, because they don't put their children in school, you don't see where is the thousands of upper class children that goes to school Where do you see them working anywhere?
No.
Huh?
Nope.
What do you see them doing, Heavy?
I see them down the island a weekend on the yacht.
Okay.
And fishing and diving
and running businesses, right? Right?
Yep.
We have to get out of this, what we're doing, and start to teach our children to own business, to run business, to have business mind. But they are keeping that piece of education away from us. You understand?
Yep.
They are keeping that part of the business away from us.
That part of the education.
That part of the education
system is to make you a worker.
Yes.
It's to condition you to work.
And
not to condition you to be an entrepreneur or be something better than just working for other people.
For other people.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There is no place in education for a business owner.
Nope. Even if you're going to do principal accounts.
And I know going to go to that. Principal of accounts is for you.
Business is for you to go and run the business.
Run the business or be an accountant.
Or be an accountant. Yeah.
That is managerial skills.
Yep. It don't teach you to be.
It don't teach you to be the owner of a business.
Correct.
It stops where you can run the business properly for somebody.
You see, the whole thing set up.
Right?
Even if you have all the education and all the passes and your degree and all kind of thing, you cannot take that to the bank and tell me you want a loan to open my business. They will not give you a loan.
I'm going to show you how this here is not deemed to point fingers at anybody. Not the upper class, not the citizens that leave their country and come here, because some of them leave their country, come here with no education, right? And they are running chains of supermarkets right now.
But I told you already what happened with these 1% people
they
that came to Trinidad.
They can't even speak English. They can't even speak English, Heavy. They can't even speak English.
You see, the largest gyro establishment on the avenue, the man who's selling gyro, the man who running that, right? Can't talk English properly.
Can't speak English.
Right? And he always in the casino.
And so how is he able to run successful business? Huh? Then why are we not
them get a opportunity? The key word there is opportunity, TC. Right? They came, right? Just like the same people who run in Trinidad and Tobago right now.
So how is everybody else getting opportunity, and this nice word that you're using, Heavy?
Yeah.
How everybody else is allowed to get opportunity
than us?
Because
we are designed, the system is designed to keep us at that income bracket to be workers. We're supposed to be the slaves.
I'm glad you say that. We are conditioned. It is conditioned for us to continue to be slaves.
It has nothing to do with education. As much as we thought that is education will break you through, it has nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with that.
Right? Because, listen to me.
It is proven that a lot of people,
you still will be a worker, you know. Even if you have a doctorate,
and let me tell you how dishonest that educational system is. Right? And you can testify to this as well.
Yep.
You spent a lot for your
children
to go to school.
I
have a big daughter that has degree and all kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when they go for the job that fits the specs that they have, they tell you you can't get it only because you have no experience, no job experience.
You know, my daughter was working for a long time. You see the store on Frederick Street just after Woodford Square, right after Motor Life?
Right, yes. It was branded as Ratans, yes.
Yeah, my daughter was working there. And you know how much she was working for? Small money.
Yeah,
Less than $700 a week.
Yeah, small money, yeah.
And she well qualified and bright like a ball.
Yeah, she could run that place.
Yeah.
But when you go and you see, okay, this position is open, and you go to that and you have all the credentials, is either you overqualify or you have no work experience. Then it throws you back.
I'm tell you how bad it is. My daughter resume, probably in every single ministry, every government office, every service commission.
No, she would heavy. Right? She wouldn't get any work there. Her father is heavy duty.
Nobody don't know she has my father. She not even carry my last name. I make sure that because I don't want she get victimized. I smarter than that. Right? Right? She don't even carry my last name. Right? Nobody doesn't know. I just know she because I want you to get through. Because I know how this system is. This system is very vindictive. That if they know that my daughter, she could be all bright, she will get through. Right? But she had to slip through the cracks. But what I'm trying to show you, right? She's that educated and that qualified. All the papers, keep this, that. If I read all that here for you, if I go on, I said, she send that for me now and you read. If I read all she credentials for you in that resume, right? There's no way I employer can watch it and say, nah, I can't, this girl well qualified. So it's not about qualifications. Because the same people, right? It are people who went up for same jobs like her and they'll have her qualifications and get through with the work. So I always tell people, Trinidad, right, is not a place for you if you are educated or you have a very good skill for you to prosper. You have to go outside. You have to save your money, right? Get a ticket and go to another country and then you can see your way.
One of these videos that you sent here is not downloading at all, okay?
Let's leave it out.
Alright, if you realize it's not.
Yeah, let's leave it out. If you want to not download, then leave it out. Because most of them, they're short. Right? So I can understand that what we have here is one set of people at the top, right? And we at the bottom was the workforce.
It's very sad.
Right? And guess what? No. There's a new workforce, which is the Spanish, the Venezuelans, migrants, and them that came here.
Right.
They are being victimized, slavery. You understand? And all this is happening is to just keep one level of people up there now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And if I go back into history with this, you see, I fully well understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You understand? The doors always closed.
The door always closed, or we always have to line up while we line up. Somebody just passing right on the side here, and a person just call, yeah, you come, yeah, you down there, come. While we still lining up and the line is moving slow, or the line is at a standstill for us, and we don't see that. I sent you a video today. I wanted to play that video. I wanted you to play that video first, and before you play that,
with the party, when we talk about the thing, I didn't play that already. I supposed to have that in my thing. I didn't play that already. You want to get it? I'm send it for you. But it's a link, eh? Yes, it's a link.
Yeah, I saw it as a link.
Yeah, I'm send it for
you. You understand?
I go send it now. You can play it first. Since that we talking about that.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, that is, I can't see how that is an analogy at all. I can't see how that is an analogy at all.
I talk about that day when you come late, before you come. Go ahead, play it. How will come up like that though?
I don't understand.
Oh.
Alright. So let me see if it's going to...
Gotta pick on the volume now. It's off.
It's off?
Up there, the volume thing up there.
Okay. Right. And where does it begin?
Push up the line with
no, but I wanted to start it over.
Oh.
But I'm not seeing where. It's not showing where it began.
Go down to the bottom and see if it's in our line.
I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Let me open this and see. Give me 1 second, Trinidad and Tobago. What is that?
That next video. You gotta go back.
Alright.
I'll let you go back, you go start over. It's not under the video itself, it's supposed to be under, was probably...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, where the thing is down there.
Yeah, but I didn't see no place to go back, it's supposed to have something
I
like
don't
a
know.
line or something.
Okay, let me see if I...
Go for and I understand why you might not see that, because it's in reels.
Oh, it's in reels there?
Yeah, it's not a
Oh,
video.
well then I won't play it. Then I won't play it.
It's in,
Then I won't play it. Then I
you
won't
probably have
play
to
it.
come out the reels and go back in and just
And
go
that's-
into it, go over there, send it across one time, click
And
on
just-
it, and let's start to
alright.
play one time. Raise up the
Okay.
volume, everything one time.
Let me see if I get it. Alright.
After they play it over one time.
Food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000. In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people of Trinidad and Tobago who are oppressed can't find the next meal. Try and get a park in the savannah next week. Oh, is it tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Try and get in the savannah tomorrow night. Two reggae fellas singing up there tomorrow night. And all these people who are so oppressed and can't find the next meal, right? Can't buy the next school book. Stop pretending, Madam Speaker. We do have people in our nation for whom it's a daily struggle. In every nation you have that, Madam Speaker. Why are they pretending? In a very difficult period, have no VAT on all the basic food items. We have a whole huge list of zero-rated items. Somebody finds you need 7,000 more items from which VAT should be removed so that the people wouldn't be oppressed. The people have...
This is craziness heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy. So because somebody find, hey, remove VAT over 7,000 food item, right? To ease the burden on people.
But yeah, remove
Right?
that, yeah. He find that thing,
That wasn't needed.
not that thing needed, that is
Yeah.
erroneous.
Yeah, that erroneous. So here what to do? Right? Go by the savannah tomorrow, two reggae men singing. Right? How much people it haven't Trinidad?
He using that to justify. He doesn't know who he talking to.
I said that dance people and people gonna really say that
He-
not even quarter Trinidad go in a reggae or anything kept in Trinidad, not even quarter. Not even one
20,000 at 1 point something million. I said 20,000 as
and
plenty.
20,000 you're not even getting
You're not
that.
even getting that, eh?
You're not even getting that. The biggest show in Trinidad must have about 7,000 or 8,000 people heavy. It's not even 10,000. The biggest show in Trinidad is not even 10,000 people heavy.
The only show that Ramon the National Stadium had 30,000 people was back in 1996 something, Barrington Levy.
Barrington
And that was the
Levy.
biggest concert ever. I still hold the record for the biggest concert ever.
Yeah.
I know other concert bigger than that.
Yeah.
You understand? Everything after that is 10,000, 7,000, 8,000.
Yeah,
I don't know
8,000
what he talking
people,
about.
yeah.
He tried to use that to justify why he shouldn't remove VAT
So
over 7,000 prices.
8,000.
Prices.
So when you go up in the savannah, it have 400 cars, 500 cars. Right? So here what? You see tonight, look at how much car up here. 500 car. Out of how much car on the road? That is justification for easing the burden on poor people.
He using that to justify, right? His point. He
Anyhow.
doesn't know who he talking to.
I know you want to get into this.
He didn't
Here
know
I
he
saw
tried to
this.
do
I
it.
saw this all over social media, and this is so distasteful.
I
So
played that at the came later.
Yeah.
And I played the video with Dubai
Yeah.
to show that it does have countries
I just to
that
understand
do
us
have
as
all this pressure.
where we call ourselves black people. I really don't
And I like all
understand.
these serious, but it's all the country, the world is going through this.
Yeah,
The serious use that.
yeah.
That's for the dance. A dance person will say, will repeat that. But look, it's all the country, the world going through the same thing.
You wanna go to the video here now?
Yep. So the video I'm about to play, people, I want you to watch this. The brand new, our spanking brand new Ministry of Health building.
Yep.
A little bit of rainfall today, and it have a whole water fountain in it.
Well, they say that it's a burst water line, huh? But that's what they say. That's what they say, Heavy.
The burst water line when we falling.
Heavy,
The water line burst when we falling. All the time the water line they burst, right? You see the water line burst.
I mean,
now let wake me up.
let's go to
Shut it down. Play the video, CC. Burst water line of foot.
Right, the water coming in. That's just that.
Notice.
Nylon full Tobago. And now the water is backing up here. Oh shit! It's spouting. Well, that's it. Home time. So we got a new enclosure today. We have a fountain at it. We can walk and go and go home.
The man said have a new shower enclosure. But if it, all right, let's just give the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying, right? Let's just say it is a burst pipe. Then that is negligence too, because I had new building. Then that is negligence as well, Heavy. It don't make a difference. I'm just saying to you, if it is a burst pipe,
They want to ban the burst pipe, right?
Right.
They could say somebody went and burst the pipe first pipe.
And not inside the ceiling, Heavy. That burst pipe is not on a floor. It's not passing in the back of the building. It is in the.
The burst pipe.
It is in
Why
the
the burst pipe burst when rain falling bucket touch up?
I am telling you.
All this time burst pipe could not burst.
They
They only burst when the rain falling.
They can't say it's a burst pipe in the ceiling. They can't say that. They cannot say that. So that failure by itself.
Oh Lord, first time when the burst pipe in the ceiling.
Yeah, they can't say it's a burst pipe in the ceiling. They can't say that. You understand? That is crazy. They can't say it's a
over $400 million we paying for that.
Yeah.
We still paying for that, you know.
I know. We now start to pay for that.
We now start to pay for that, you know.
Yeah, we now start to pay for that.
Right? And look what's going on with it.
Yeah, we now start to pay for that.
Eh?
It's not we
and why we can't get medicine in the hospital, a brand new building leaking.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's burst pipe, water, rainfall coming down, why?
The man
why?
say,
We money jumping up?
The man say, look, we got a new shower enclosure. It's in the video. Look, we got a new shower enclosure.
I don't want to laugh because it's sad, it's sad, it's sad.
And then, what's worse than that? When they reach out to the minister, he declined to speak on it.
You need to tell them close on the office. So the Senator Bulletin, Ministry said that Bulletin, or the Ministry office will be closed until further notice.
Yeah, it had to close for a few days. That remember, alright, they have to get, there is a lot of carpet cleaning and all kind of thing going to happen there. You know? There is a lot of work that's happening there. You know? And let's just say on the, because I think it's from the third floor, right? The
building now open just here at the ATC.
Let's say from on the third floor this happened, right? Right? From third floor downwards, right? Heavy those floors that is below. Think about documents and all these things, because that is not a little bit of water.
TC, I want back my money.
Okay, well you walk on.
I want back my taxpaying money. Why pay for my money? Taxes take the bill.
Your money ain't pass on that yet.
All my taxpaying dollars
no,
paid
that is,
and I still pay for that.
That is not true, Terry.
I want back my money.
From what you showed here, What you're starting to spread misinformation.
How?
Because you said, and in what you read, you said that this is a company that the government signed over the lease to, all right? And they went to the bank and get a loan, and now we are now paying, right? And now we are now paying back for it, right? So we have spent no money yet.
Yeah, we get up the land. We get
Well, right.
We sign the land on the man named him to go and get a loan.
Right.
Right, and then take the loan to start to build the building.
Well, to build the, to complete
Right,
the building, and then we have to pay him for it.
That make any
And then
sense?
and now and that's a long that is not
a long term.
a long-term agreement to pay for the building. They'll be paying for.
How much years? How much years?
Yeah, I think.
Let me tell you something.
Right, so you can't say now
You
that
see,
you want back
even-
your money.
even-
Your money
even
is
if
spent
it's
here.
that, even if it's that, you see.
Right.
A man build a house here. You
Right.
give me money to build a house here.
No, I give him the land. I ain't give
You
him
give
no
me
money.
land. Well, whatever the case will be. I'm not
Right.
showing you now. I'm just talking about the building aspect
Right.
of the thing. Right? And the first good hard rainfall.
A pipe burst.
A pipe burst.
The first rainfall, a pipe burst. It was
So rain is caused pipe to burst out.
maybe water backup or
But
something.
then I get water to put on the pipe because when rainfall pipe to burst out water. I don't understand. I don't know kind of is the pipe in waterproof or
Heavy.
the pipe make out of paper. So when rain fall, the pipe go burst.
Let me play this voice, not because I can't deal with you. I can't deal with you.
All them call.
Opportunities here and
All
everywhere.
them wake me up in Trinidad.
Guys,
Yes.
I don't know how people could cheer for that, these people, for that man and the PNM and be following them blindly, you know. You listen to that video, that man contradict himself, you know. The man saying a difficult period, these people want 7,000 items without VAT. Right? You're saying it's a difficult period, but then on the next side, you're saying that we're not supposed to get any benefits and reduce VAT, which would trickle down to food price being less. Right? But you're saying it's a difficult period where you're spending millions of dollars on a nonsense waste project. Once that big buildings unoccupied, the building unnecessary buildings, the wasting money left, right, and center, lawyer fees, fine people losing in court, had to pay all kind of millions of dollars to people that they wrongfully dismissed, all kind of stupidness they're doing, right? And then you want to say it's a difficult period. It's not a difficult period for the government because apparently money is no issue for them when it's the finances that the benefit and all that they have to benefit, right? But it's difficult for the citizenry. That is what the thing is. It's difficult for the citizenry, right? You contradicting yourself, and then people go and cheering for these people and jumping up and waving. I watching them last night. They're jumping up and waving while they're flicking hungry. Maybe hungry, they know they have food in the house, but they're jumping and waving. They win a by-election. And you hear the next dunce thing, now next thing, Camille, balling over there money to buy book. But these people, what the hell by them people and spitting in my face and telling me, and we supposed to laugh and cheer and be happy with that boy? All it them for real, how people can support that boy?
Right, so we take any voice notes, the calls, everything. You can call us 342-0081 and 466-5391.
Heavy TC, good day. Here now, people have to be very foolish and illiterate to believe that after all a heavy rain, that's a pipe burst in the ceiling. Everybody with a brain should know that there's rainwater coming down there.
Gosh. Oh, Lord.
Afternoon, WTC. If a pipe bursts, why didn't lock off the main? Or the main line does work with the rain?
Okay.
Good day, Heavy and TC Bitcoin here. The Prime Minister is insulting the intelligence of right-thinking people in this country, not his PNM Neanderthals followers. Them could run with that, right? Because them he talking about as run fit. Less than 1% of the population go into those parties, right? He not in touch with what's going on in this place, you know. I want to know if he doesn't go in the grocery. Because it seems to me that he don't go in the grocery to see how food prices going up and it's affecting people. Right? So he could talk that kind of garbage or rubbish as they say he's talking there. But he's very disconnected from the people of this country and trying to make me look like fools. Have a good day, fellas.
Thank you so much. Caller, good afternoon, welcome. Chuckman. Chuckman, good afternoon.
Yes, hello?
Yeah, Chuckman, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good, well, I'm still on the road there, but you know, everything's safe for now.
Yeah,
You can see what going. They still feel we stupid. They still feel so. Because I didn't see the video, but it's common sense. Because I didn't get a chance, I miss it. As I come back in the truck, I miss it. But you see what going, we have a clique of people, like, okay, sorry to say, you have a colleague there who feel he's God gift to pastors. You know, you can't talk pain about talk pain. And they have a whole crew out from Jenny come straight down. Them will believe that. And another thing too I want to say is that at the end of the day, Keith Rowley have made the Prime Minister office look like it is nothing. Because you know what I'm saying that, and I will say with this. Because the lights going on you. And imagine your security personnel him come around here. Other countries in the world, they flock around here. To me, the office of the Prime Minister look as though it's just nothing now. You stand up there just gazing from left to right. If it's Vladimir Putin, the President of America, the King of England, you don't see how fast they move. The President or the Prime Minister of Israel. So where we really going? They didn't see he has anything. And then he now coming to tell us this nonsense on the radio, on the national radio station. So where we really going? And then we have a clique of people now who we to believe that and accept that. And when Truckman said so, or when TC says so, they're wrong. But I will say one thing, continue good work, because I find Dale picking up from all here. He coming across very good, teach him. That is why you will always no longer be the #1 program. You will be the greatest #1 program. So after listening.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. UNC and proud.
Good evening, Brother TC and Heavy. I am UNC and proud, and to all the slave catchers on the 22 barracks in this country. Beat the slaves and make sure they produce for our master. Master, what more shall we do? Should we squeeze them and let them work overnight and produce more cotton? Or is it the law of humanity? We are getting enough money so we can spit in the face until the rain is falling. So I would like to congratulate the Indian work people on the greatest accomplishment and great celebration, because it comes like Lavantil is celebrating the PNM win. But here we're going on now, it will be one of the safest, because we have a pastor who is ordained, and then we have a police commissioner who say pray. So now the people will be more led in prayers, so they will get good jobs, good work, good road, water, and more grants to them. So, Brother Heavy and Brother TC, what you are saying is that we already know that anything comes to money. He tells us that it's not a privilege for us. The healthcare, free healthcare, school, and water, and lights. Everywhere around the world, we have to pay for it. Like if we don't pay for it. So whole energy sector and the GDP is it? Is the PNM and Rolion? But then the slave catchers and them will come to change the narrative and say they are the one. But they are fighting for their survival. And remember, every Tuesday, they will just get their handout. And I will know a talk show host who will get from the member of parliament and give me something. But they're not thinking about their children and the grandchildren's future. Because when you see $3 billion disappear, $100 million in our special works company. And they fire the board, right? And they run away with the national fine. Brother Heavy and TC, as I was saying, keep trying to free them, and they will learn that they are slaves, and we will unite and go and vote our political leader, Mr. Kamal Prasad Bisesa, who will take us out of this bondage. And I hope too late is not the cry. Then we unite. Thank you, brothers.
Thank you so much. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Blessed evening, teacher.
Blessed afternoon.
Teacher.
Yes, brother.
I will engage in something today, right? Because I almost gave up today. When I see PNM win that council last night, right?
If you know something, but I'm a whole editorial in the next hour is about that, but go ahead. I didn't want to start day now, boy. Go ahead.
I'm going to deep. I'm going to explain something. The whole country, well, half of the country, it was a vote for the PNM and a vote for local government reform, right? And we didn't get it. This community get a second chance to see that there's only promises for we vote. And they still vote for that party, right? And next thing I was really bothering me. This statement we government. What is called government money, not taxpayers, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me to win ourselves for our own money?
Correct.
That's sad, eh?
Mm-hmm.
One more thing I want to bring out before I leave, because I want people to see it. PNM internal elections gone the other day. They took 3 days to vote. I never said I'm alive before. 3 days to vote.
Yep.
And the Prime Minister gets 9,000 votes. You want to take 1 day for election and they get 17,000 people come out. If that is telling people something, we really lost this country. Enjoy the evening.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome. Caller, good afternoon.
Hey, hello, good afternoon. Shucks, sorry.
Hi, good afternoon.
TC, good afternoon. I heard you when you started this show, and I'm saying, oh gosh, TC hit it on the nail on its head. TC, we are all still on the plantation.
All on the plantation, and it's sad, all of us.
We are all still from the Prime Minister, so that's why I have to pity from the Prime Minister. People speak, even Dr. Rowley, I pity him because he is a slave master also to the big people away who conduct and everything.
He's just a house slave.
Right. Now he went in the house. Now some people get into the house. The ones, so you might say, oh God, look at so and so. They are in the house doing little works, but they are still slaves doing work. We are all right. Independence. When you all going just now to celebrate I never celebrate independence because we are not independent. They took the shackles off your feet and put it on your brain.
Yeah.
On your brain, or I shouldn't say our brain.
Yep.
You all doesn't listen to Bob Marley, of course, the great black man. Listen, emancipate yourself from mental slavery.
Yep.
They're not saying, when I get a work, the government will give me this. Oh, good grief, your mind. I don't care how TC say his child is bright, you too. We study under the colonial system. If you go in QRC or your lessons are British. You're not learning African lessons. So we are still under Britain rule. People don't realize that. So when they talk about, oh God, the politics, that is nothing. You have done, and I always say, TC, that's why you have to get up on your own. Be walked now. Get up.
Yeah.
And think.
Yeah. We have to start up train our children minds to be leaders.
Yeah, but TC. Right, yes, but remember, you're smart. Remember, the people to train the children have to be trained too because they don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Remember, a lot of people under that same thing. How they're training the children, where they themselves are thinking.
Don't know, we don't know.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Right, they don't know, so the little children still, you have to train the adult, you have to train everybody. everybody have to get smart.
Yes.
So thanks very much for bringing up that we are all on the plantation.
Yep. Sad to say. Thanks so much. We are wrapping up this hour. Heavy. Yesterday I made a grave mistake. I want to apologize. The lady who asked me to call her after the program, apparently I took the wrong number off of while I was taking down the number. I took down the wrong number. So if you are out there, you can call us back in the second hour. We're wrapping up this hour now. If you're locked on and listening, you can call me in the second hour and I would get the number. Alright? But I do apologize. So yesterday I was trying to call and I called and some other person answered the phone and it was the wrong number. So I apologize. Alright?
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're listening, you can call me in the second hour. I will take your call and get the correct number. Alright? Or you could just drop a WhatsApp. No, well, I wouldn't get the WhatsApp message, but you can drop me a WhatsApp message at 3420081. Alright? We're wrapping up this hour. TNT, we would see you guys in the second hour. Daddy. Alright?
Right.
So let me just take this quick one here. Oh, okay, she was calling, but he hung up, so.
Play voice, not it.
Yeah.
After they criticize the Couva Hospital and talk about, oh, as a bad spending, what you're going on with this health building here now?
Good afternoon, DC and Avi. Call Aruka go say, UNC operators didn't lock off the valve.
TC Avi, good afternoon. PDP. Trinidadians, or like being slaves, boy. Or continue being slaves down there. We free, you know. You understand? We are free in Tobago of the PNM. That 4% all vote for that, but no crime plan. All vote for that. Nothing ain't going on in the country for 9 years, or like that. And all jump up and celebrate that. How slaves, or let's say that with all that nonsense. Foolish other people.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
Shed it live.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM.
This is Natural Health Solution, where we offer a range of holistic services. Or HemaView, which is a deep dive into blood detection, both live and dry assessment, or BioResonance full body assessment, or full body lymphatic detoxification, or physical therapies include back, neck, and shoulder massage, sciatic nerve compression, and more. Our new beauty line includes both facial, mole and tag removal, and much more. Join us every Tuesday at 8:05 to 8:35 right here on the street 91.9. Call our numbers is 222-2189. That number again is 222-2189.
For those of you who don't know what a dougla is when an Indian and an African decide they want to upset their parents. So there's what has happened here, right? So, you know, above the waist, you know, the better thing Indian, but below the waist, still Indian.
It's the largest festival of laughter ever! The biggest and funniest stars from different eras on the same stage.
At the best of the best comedy fest, July 6th. I ain't taking no chances. I walk in with my seatbelt and buckle up to avoid falling off my chair laughing. Hey, I'm ready.
Randy Glasgow Productions presents the best of the best Comedy Fest. The first of 6 shows kicking off Saturday, July 6th at the Arima Velodrome, 7:30 p.m. Get tickets today and save a fantastic $50 at islandetickets.com. Michelle's Arima, Extra Food Supermarket Arima, Sangre Grande, Aranguez, Grand Bazaar, and Endeavour. Cachets, Trin City Mall and Port of Spain. Jumbo Foods, Barataria, Mirage, Westside Supermarket, Arima. For more info, call 774-5555. The best of the best Comedy Fest. Arima Velodrome, July 6th.
If you want greater respect from your bankers, bosses, those in authority, then words matter. If you want more productive business relationships with co-workers, customers, or clients, then join Dr. Madonna on the street, 919 FM, every Monday, 11 a.m. to 12 noon for Words Matter. Communication for joyful workplaces. Dr. Madonna will help you unlock the secret power of words for your financial, relationship, and physical well-being. Whether you work at home, on the road, or in an organization, join Dr. Madonna every Monday, 11 a.m. to 12 noon for Words Matter. Communication for joyful workplaces.
Job Optimum Health and Wellness. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan. Examines all of your organs in a single session. 95% accuracy. It's painless, non-invasive, and affordable. Call Pastor Job at 350-2628, 767-1031, or 275-6300. Sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan at Job Optimum Health and Wellness.
Music lovers, it's time to celebrate 20. Join us as we roll out the red carpet for the inaugural More Music Festival. The More Music Festival. Book the date now. Saturday, 20th July. The More Music Festival. That's right, it's 20 years of incredible music. Soca, reggae, chutney, steel pan, R&B, and more. All on one stage. Join the More FM star-studded cast for a musical journey over 2 decades of hits. Saturday, 20th July, the More Music Festival.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street, 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Whitego, in Sangre Grande, for the Old-Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry, every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. On Mondays, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Trauma and Bereavement. Also, every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., The Low and Due. Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Dealing with Disabilities. And every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m., the all-night prayer live on the street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with the day's issues from a biblical perspective, and you'll also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed you, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of you, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
I shame for them, politician, like old puppy. They just treat me when time to run for election. All this dog treatment is done. And what make the thing a joke, like the trick does always work. They ill-treat the puppy, beat the puppy, then they come to folks. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. Doggy look a bone. Doggy, doggy look a bone, look a bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy suck. All through the years, we shared in tears. They too busy, they can't see me. Time to depend on we vote, so then just so.
Hi, TNT, we are back on the inside.
So,
all
yes,
right.
So here I do my editorial now.
Right, go ahead.
Right. So, based on our political diaspora right now, and what took place with that by-election down there in Indian War, right? What I'm about to say is going to, it may hurt some of you guys' feelings, right? Especially those of you who support our show, and a lot of supporters of the UNC, but it have to be said, right? Me, being a political analyst, and understanding the demographic of the political atmosphere in Trinidad and Tobago, you all need to understand what is going on. Right? The mere fact that in a by-election in Moruga, right, Indian Walk, what we all know is for council, is not for the MP, right? It's for a particular part of Moruga called Indian Walk, where we had us get a new councillor for that area. The mere fact that the PNM could have won Indian Walk, right? It shows and could be taken as a lesson. It also have to be taken very seriously in this political diaspora. Indian Walk and Moruga is a marginal seat. I will repeat that. Moruga Tableland seat is a marginal seat. right, it switches hands. If the people of Indian Walk knowingly voted a PNM councillor, knowing what is going on in the country or is privy to all the information, and I'm saying this with a pinch of salt because they might not be privy, but Lewis says just say, for people not to be privy to all what is going on right now under this PNM government with the high food prices, the high cost of living, the money missing, this, that, all what is going on right now in our country for the last 9 years, and still see it fit to vote for the PNM and not the UNC council that was put up. It means to say that the UNC have a lot of work to do. Still. It means to say that a lot of people don't care what the PNM do to the country. Just by that little atmosphere, that little election down there, that by-election it had down there in Indian Walk. It means to say that it's time for the leadership of the UNC to have a sit-down and unity talk with everybody else who's trying to compete for this upcoming general election 2025. It means to say they have to, and I am saying this, call in everybody at the table, sit down, even those who in-house, after the internal elections, even those who are outside, even other political parties who are vying for go up for the next election, have a meeting, sit down in unity, and talk. Right? Because you all may not be able to win this alone. It is showing clearly that it have people in this country don't care what the PNM doing to the country. All you need to understand, you are dealing with a people that is not politically educated. The level of, when it comes to politics, there are ABCdarians in this. They believe politics is like a football match. You back your team for your team to win. They don't understand that politics is about life. The children's future, life and death. They don't understand that. A lot of citizens here that and they have the power to vote. I wish sometimes the whole of Trinidad and Tobago could be listening to our show on this station here. I wish that. But suffice to say, there's a lot of people still listening urban music and watching Netflix and watching YouTube and doing what they have to do, and don't have time to watch what we do in the afternoon. A lot of people. So they're oblivious to what we're talking here every evening. And they still going and thinking along the same lines that they are accustomed thinking. All you need to understand that not everybody listen to the future of talk on the afternoon. I mean, we're growing, but there are a lot of people still lost. They look at politics like a football match. For those of you who believe in the UNC, all you need to understand, right? You're dealing with an opponent who are accustomed gerrymandering, who have a trophy for propaganda politics, who has the media houses, all the mainstream media houses at their whims and fancy because their finances are backing them, and they have what you call bank. What I mean? They have finance to back the campaign. Unlimited resources they have. I'm going to repeat that. The UNC is dealing with an opponent who is very skilled and has the trophy for spreading propaganda. They have every single media house in this country at their whims and fancies because their houses are owned by their financiers. And they have limitless amount of finance to run the campaign. And they also have a die-hard, brainwashed, brain-dead following that will follow them to the grave. With that combination, you need help. I am saying this to you. Don't believe that you can win based on the mistakes that they did and all the things that is happening right now in the country. Our Trinidadians have a 9-day mentality when it comes to the PNM. Not when it comes to the UNC, you know. They remember everything what between 2010 and 2015, you know. But see, when it comes to the party, Trinidadians, I'm not saying PNM, you know. I saying Trinidadians have a 9-day mentality. So I'm saying this to you people. I'm saying to you opposition. It's time to call a unity meeting and sit down and get every single body on board to try to remove this wicked, evil, in the words of KMC, government. If all the genuinely love Trinidad and Tobago, the supporters, the people who love Trinidad and Tobago, all they genuinely love all the country and they want this country to prosper and they want to remove this government, we have to unite. History will show only a united coalition party could be the PNM. You all went in alone, went it at alone in 2020 and failed. Don't believe that because between 2020 and 2024 and 2025, all the things that they did and all the people born and prospering and crying, and all the hardship we're going through, don't believe for 1 minute that you all could win on that. It shows with that winning Murugati in Indian Walk. Don't believe for a minute that the opponent are dealing with, right, going to lose based on everything that is happening right now. In a blink of an eye, they will switch up everything, change on everything, and have the media set to print and the talk shows and the news and things set to print all kind of thing. Sidetrack the whole country, give me a hoodie, and boom, after election, you see the map, half the map down the road so it's yellow, and this little piece up there is red, and they win. And they want to know what just happened. And we had to go through another 5 years of stupidness. So please, for those who have ears of the opposition, those who have ears of the leader, call a meeting. It's time to put aside all the petty differences, all the petty arguments, all the who do this and who say that and who's in Makaram and who this and who that and who say that about me. And it's time to do it. It's time to put it aside. We need to unite. If it's one time we need to unite is now. The country need we. The country need us unity. And that is my editorial. Thank you, everyone. The lines are open. The numbers are called.
I am so happy that you are
TC? If it's anytime I scared or no.
Yeah, I have been saying this. You see, the PNM is a party that could sell you a dream in no time at all.
No time.
They would make you forget the last 5 years in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
You understand?
You will forget all what happened in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
And they win in 2020 and they close one petrol train and happy with all of drama. And they still win.
They will take it in 2 weeks. Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, caller. Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, TC.
Hi, good
This is the lady from yesterday.
Oh, yes, this is the lady from yesterday. Let me make sure I get the right number this time.
I don't need the right number, please.
Right? Let me make sure I get the right number this time because as I said, I called the number yesterday afternoon, but that's the number I called. This is the number I called
Yeah, so I think, listen to me, TC.
Yeah.
I think it's my fault because this is a Canadian number.
Okay.
And you could only get me on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp, but I think I called the number on WhatsApp. Let me
Oh, well, I...
Make sure I'm putting
let me just put in the code one time as well. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. All right?
Make sure I'm putting the code right.
Yeah. All right. So I think I have the right number now. All right? So I would give you a call again after the program, all right? Well, I would WhatsApp you now, though. I would WhatsApp you now. All right?
Yes.
Thanks so much for your call.
Okay, bye.
Right, so we take any calls? Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Welcome to at Heavy.
Good afternoon, welcome.
All you have to remember, they just went down there and gave away bone, you know.
It doesn't matter. So you trying to tell me, so if they decide to give away bone to the whole country, they go win the next election?
No, but I just have...
You don't care about give away bone to the whole country?
No, it's just a small cross section. They went down there and they gave away bone, they gave away checks for them to refurbish their house and land and whatever. So anybody who don't on the knees and balling, they will go after that. But let me see how long they go keep it up because the MP always protesting and because they holding back the funds and shit.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution. Thanks so much. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon to the two brothers of the TC.
Yes, good afternoon.
Mr. Kabakit here. Look, let me give my 2 cents. You all hear me clearly, brother?
We are hearing you very clear. Very clear.
So, let me add 2 cents to the editorial, and I will call it a post-mortem, so to speak. Heavy and TC, you all are correct. And I'll tell you something. If you cannot do a post-mortem to the people who are trying to stand track the editorial, you all on point. And let me tell you what. The PNM, whether it's the old institution and machinery. And Heavy, see, you all are correct. The PNM management games. And I'll say it very simply to cover quickly for more courts. They need to get to the ground. And when I say get to access, and let me tell you what, if you have draw, and in the draw, come and get 700 votes now, what a point you that you and people down there is vote. That's it. Anybody who wants to say this to live in a land of freedom. Yes, I'm going to see and proud, but the most people outside know all is not there in Jerusalem. Everyone, come on! And that's why we love Victoria. You see, I believe if we cannot go on the other and sell.
Tabakit, your phone going back and forth like They're moving around a lot when it's speaking, but your phone is going in and out. So
you're getting me properly now?
Right, yes,
Right,
we are hearing you properly now.
Let me say one point.
Yeah.
The point that is made, if we can't call it order, and we can, it's time to move and feed the God your executive. So that is a small thing. When I tell you something, 2025 is going to be the grandmother of all elections in Trinidad and Tobago. And let me say this, as a red service who took part in the internal election Saturday, I am saying the PNM works, and you can't say you are feeding from taking care of your goods. The PNM function and the ready, the UN must be ready to combat the PNM. Obviously, I thank you all. Good editor. Thank you.
All right, Tabaki, thank you very much.
KFC.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Effie.
Good afternoon.
Effie.
Yes, brother.
You know, I sit down and watch them people celebrating. Them don't care what they go through and all this separation and they think they're going to in the country. They don't tell you how the people get that much.
They don't care about that.
You don't care about that. The UNC and they get serious and come together. Them careless when they pay them just so they pay them go and run with the general election. You know? But the people that I know them, you know.
KFC.
Oh.
Remember, I born and grown up PNM constituency. Remember, everybody around me, I alone was fighting everybody around me against the PNM, you know. Yeah. These people and them don't understand how these people and how sick these people and them is.
Yeah, them people are taking that football match, you know. I grew up with that PNM show where I know what it is thing.
Yeah. Them don't study that food in the fridge, if they have bread to eat in the morning. Them is studying that, they don't study the children, they don't study nothing else. But
they don't study the grandchildren and the generation. TC and every item is, you see all that separation, down on the bottom, down with all that sour water and things, and a man calling for move and boy, get no water. The election court to go tomorrow. Yeah. But them going back and forth the PNM by, them left separation by, I know them, you know.
Yep.
But you will say to get serious and come together and join all forces. They can't get rid of the PNM just so by people going on there. I see people
all that to numbers,
wheelchair and all, people dragging and all. Going on for the PNM there. But it's really sad in this country, but the PNM go, they give them that too, but about different kind of job, right? Doctor, listen, but
thank you, bro.
Right now, I'm fighting for the UNC and all. Yeah.
Alright, thanks so much. Caller, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
And, I think I heard your colleague with his editorial. I think it was well.
Doctor, where's your echoing?
Echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hear you twice.
On the radio, yeah, load on the radio.
Load on the radio.
This phone gave some problems.
Load on the radio.
The radio in the background and load down.
Just a minute. Just give me 1 second.
Hello?
Dr. West?
Yes, hello.
Right, he's back, yes, we're hearing you.
Yeah, so I think your colleague would have done a very good job this afternoon in his analysis. And I really fed up. You know, I really can't talk. I mean, I have experienced political campaigns over the years. And I find that this UNC is too laid back. When is a holiday? If a holiday coming in the month, end of the month, they have no meeting. They have a meeting in the night, nobody knows. Somebody will have come on the radio station and say, well, meeting tonight, you know, in Gasparillo. Right? All this, they're very laid back. And I'm saying that they need to get off the pot. And I am not pussyfooting with that, you know. The fact remains is that They have to get serious. They have to get their act together. Yes, they have to unite. And the fact remains that we as the electorate and public persons who live here and who stand to lose if in fact those people get back in power, we have to speak truth to power. This is not thing for the seat and say nice talk with them, you know. They have to get their act together. They have to get, because it's not just in lengua, you know. Even in Mount Diablo, I think what happened is that they may have lost, or the PNM would have gained some votes down there. These people need to get their act together. They have to mobilize. They have to get out and walk the street. They have to get on the media. If some of the media don't give them the opportunity to say their piece, but you have to find creative ways and means of getting your message across. They don't take interviews on radio. I listen to radio sometimes when I do my work. Sometimes and people say, no, look, we invite them. They're not using the media. I don't know. Let me tell you something. Some people believe that, hey, listen, I could stay in Parliament, and you know what happens? If I make 2 terms, or make a term and a half, I would qualify for gratuity and pension, and my pension will be indexed, and all this, and I could live nice. So a young person, I get in there by the age 55, I gain pension, and I could live nice. Forget about that. These people, I don't know, I'm not seeing the energy, I'm not seeing, you know, that kind of enthusiasm. And they need to get, they need to get the experienced people. You have to draw on people with experience who would have gone. You have Rambachan. I heard Rambachan this morning, Dr. Rambachan, and he was very annoyed with what transpired there and the kind of nonsense. Both sides attacking each other, and they do like if you look at Paris side, where all of them in the same thing. They're fighting to the bitter end. Boy, I tell you, it's just that people don't have an alternative. They don't have a story, boy. It's a sad day, but they have to get up, and people have to be able to put some whip on their time to get them off and to get going, because they're sleeping. Thank you.
Yes, fellas. Heavy NTC, good evening. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Heavy NTC, good evening. Heavy, you know, every once in a while, he's tall man, every once in a while I like to drop in, but I will tell you something. Trinidadians wouldn't get serious until the lights go out. Until when they go in the gas station to put gas in their car to go and party and have a good time on a weekend. Until they go to the ATM and push their car and they realize they don't have no money. Until they start to cook the children on the side of the road and eat them, that is when Trinidadians go get serious. I find it is very much unfair for the opposition, and you see, TC and Heavy, we understand why domestic violence is high for a population of ours in Trinidad and Tobago. Because here it is, you're in a relationship with an abuser, either man or woman. And you keep getting abused for the last 5 to 10 to 15 years. And you want somebody to come and convince you that you're being abused and you should leave the person?
I like your analogy.
Are you serious? With the age of technology and information, where you see in first world country where citizens, white people, sometimes I just say I vex I not living in them white people country because white people don't stand up for what they believe in. We on the other hand, who like to class ourselves African and Indian and we this and we that, and we taking this guess from this incompetent administration. I just want to know how he ended up as a prime minister. How in the world he ended up inside of it? We went to the bottom of the barrel. Not even to the bottom of the barrel. We went to the bottom of the sewer and dig out, you know, them latrine room and them you see walking about the place. That way we went and dig out. And then you come in to tell me, but the opposition had to do this and the opposition had to do that. It's not the opposition feeling it, it's we feeling it. the people of Trinidad and Tobago have to reject the PNM totally outright. Because the PNM in election is about strategy and money. Them ain't about voters again. Them don't know 95 to 99% of the voters is a bunch of dunce. So them ain't dependent on them to win an election.
Nope.
But it's about money and strategy.
Yep.
And we have to understand that. So you can't watch me and tell me that you're in a relationship for so long, but somebody had to come to convince me. It's the same thing we're going through here. We have PNM administration is an abusive administration for the last 10 to 15 from 1956 till now. And we still need opposition to convince you to vote them out?
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what they had to do. That was the need.
Only give me a chance. I don't say this on a radio station and I go say this here.
Go ahead.
Heavy, I am prepared to live in the ashes. I'm not prepared to build nothing. Because the people in Trinidad and Tobago don't want to build nothing for themselves. They rather cry out about who is African and who is Indian. So when the place burn down, I go live in the ashes. You understand?
Yeah, man.
That is how I go live in the ashes. Fellas, have a good evening.
Alright, thank you.
What are you doing here? In the people place.
Yeah, the mic goes.
Yeah.
That
is what we just do. Hello, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, good evening, TC and Heavy.
Good evening, caller.
Good evening, caller.
Yeah, man. Well, it shows that the people like and appreciate what is happening to them. What is melting out to them. Because, oh gosh, all this suffering, right? They're urinating in all the face and saying the rain coming. I'm doing you the worst thing, and yet still you're supporting them. So I know, guys. If that is suffer and die, so be it. That's what I say. But it will have some changes to come for the better. We just have to keep our fingers crossed and go forward.
Alright, caller. TC, they had no right to win that based on what went on in the country.
Yeah.
You know, I was supposed to get a vote only. Yeah. Not even one vote.
Yeah, but
you see?
That was unbelievable.
TC, you are telling her there again.
Caller, good evening, good afternoon, welcome.
She said every good afternoon again.
Good afternoon.
You know what made that more scary? The last time the UNC and PNM draw, and what made it lost was a ballot for the UNC had no signature of the presiding officer, meaning it wasn't the fault of the voter. It was the fault of the presiding officer forget to put a signature. Right. So it was tie, and that was the only vote. That was the only vote to decide the winner or the tie. And PNM won that, and they say they want to do over a recount. I hope you hear what I don't say, you know. The last lingua in Indian work, local government, the last time.
Yeah.
It was a tie. And one vote PNM say have no signature was a UNC vote. The presiding officer didn't sign. That was not the fault of the voter.
Wow.
And PNM took it to court and won it. And that was going this by-election. Now you telling me the PNM come and win by 700 votes?
By 700 votes.
You know I get 550 every. When I see markets goes on the bill, I get scared.
Remember yesterday we was asking
what going on there, no, because see truck and all kind of excavator thing in there.
But I get frightened.
Well, that is a day now. That is a day for move on going back
here. That is a day. But you feel it's joke? Boy, this thing's serious enough. So that's why when I was saying the last time, I love in the house and me have been back and forth because I tell him love in the house. We can't cannot go into government by hoping the people vex and PNM. You know what people saying right now, everyone, they're not voting.
Yeah.
They're going to vote them out.
Yeah, they're saying they're not voting.
Yeah.
They're not voting.
Yeah. You're
So
correct.
them feel like a win an election.
I'm not voting. That's what I say.
Yeah.
They're not voting.
And this is the problem. When they're not voting, who will let them vote? Okay.
There is a problem right there. I'm not voting.
Yeah.
I vex with them, so I'm not voting.
Yeah.
You
vex with them when they're voting. You going to vote them out, you're not voting. Lord.
Your partner's in a long voice note, boy.
Yeah, Juice
Hello,
said that.
TC and Heavy. This is Juice. Now, it is good that people calling for unity, right? But you see, my problem is that you have a set of people who never really do anything, or I should say, they never make an effort with anything. Let me say, for example, right? Look at Philip Alexander. Philip Alexander do a lot of work. Everybody know about Philip Alexander, right? Everybody know about little things that he would have gotten done, and even Guy Griffith. But to say you're coming together with people like Makila Pandey and the other people who want to some of these dissident people that call themselves UNC, like Vassan Barrett, right? Who wear a pink shirt in a UNC meeting in Couva, right? I was there. I saw it for myself, right? These people are serious, right? And it's going to cause a problem. Even Makila is a problem, because Makila, all of them just riding on Pandey's strength, right? And we need more than just a show. We need boots on the ground and people who willing to sacrifice, you know. And I'm not seeing these people wanting to sacrifice for anything. All these people, some of these people have a beef with Kamala, and that is just the long and short of it, right? Now, as for the dissidents, I mean, there's one person who I have a serious beef with, and that is Parry, right? Because I live near Arrow, and I know the monopoly man, right? Let's just leave it at that.
Juice, the whole editorial you talk on over Juice said,
evening, gentlemen.
The whole thing, you sit down and come to an agreement and work together, put all differences behind. That's what you say.
Come and sit down, put all differences behind, and talk about how we go to
if
move
we
forward
watching,
to
I
save
will
this
not say this,
country.
I will not say this, and some people this will go over some people's head too heavy. Why then, if we talking this, then why the authorities are try to have this peace meeting thing with these warring factors and why did us have that? Why did us have that?
Yeah, come like I saying, nah, me 106, 7, and 8 and 9 come together to talk no peace talk.
Why even attempting that? Because if we, if the people who is educated in this country and hold the walls of power, whether you're in government or in opposition, right? They have the authority to be leaders, and you still talking about, oh, this one I don't want Jemita Kotai, and that one, then the men and them who just call themselves fully done. Don't expect them to sit down and talk no peace talk
and no unity talk.
And no unity talk.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if the people who you're facing everything, you can't see them doing it. How the hell you expect the man who calling himself fully done?
Yeah. How you expect he to
do it?
Correct.
Come on, man. We have to pass that.
Yeah.
We have to pass that. We have to say, listen, There's time for this to really happen and happen in a genuine way. Teeth and tongue will always clash. Have you and your brother never get away?
Yeah.
Have you and your brother born and grow together? Or they never get away?
Real fight.
Or they never fight?
Real fight.
So that mean that you don't love your brother?
Nah.
That mean that you will never ever deal with him again in life?
Nope.
Huh?
Anytime you should that wrong. You have to.
You and your family does get away. Heavy me and you know one another for how much years?
Yeah. At that time me and you talk for
months.
Months
we talk.
Yeah.
But let somebody only say.
I tell you this is Linty come here and say, see the show to
yes. Come. But people call and hey, come on, I want to see you. Heavy, come, I want to see you.
Yeah, because we talking.
Because we ain't talking, we get away.
Yeah.
But that doesn't say that if I stand in some way, I 100.
Yeah.
I'm talking from my heart here.
Even if we're not talking, I come and all that say, nah, I can't remember.
That bad defending it right down.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So if we could do that, who is them?
Correct.
For the greater good, who is freaking them?
Correct.
Don't juice.
You see, all I realize,
juice.
Trinidad bigger is the main goal to save this country.
No disrespect to you, Juice.
Yeah.
But all you need political maturity.
Correct.
All you have to learn to mature politically.
Yeah.
Right? For the greater good. There's a bigger picture here. And that is where we have to focus on.
We have to save Trinidad and Tobago. That is the focus. You understand? You can't say who say what about who.
And Barry.
And this one.
Who want to play?
And McKill, how you just ship her name. And all that crap.
We want everybody to come. Bring all the snakes to the table.
Bring all the snakes.
Bring everything. Right? Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies close. Yeah. You know that me and you can't agree, so I know how to try that wrong you.
Yeah.
If I know we can't take old talk, hear what? I just had nothing to tell everyone when it come out to old talk.
Even though that man they like to talk plenty, we have less to tell.
Less to tell he. Yeah. You just have to know to deal with people, man. Everybody is different. Correct. You will never see eye to eye. You feel that government, everybody see eye to eye. The government that running the party that running the country.
No, they don't see eye to eye.
All right, so we're telling me.
It just if everybody just keeping them out shut, but they must have the whole secret meeting and talking about.
All right, so we're telling me.
Let me
lay you know something here. You remember when they did vote out Patrick Manning? They were fed up at Patrick Manning and the so-called Caller Hat and all of that, right? All the nonsense you was doing with Caller Hat and paying Caller Hat and all these boards and everything, along with other things. And people get fed up and they wanted to get rid of Manning. The PNM, yes, but more Manning, which also is the PNM, right? It's the same thing going on with Kamala right now. Heavy. People don't want Kamala. The majority of UNC people do not want Kamala. I don't know if she can see that, right? And that editorial you just did there, it is correct, right? It is correct. But the people need to know, Kamala don't need to sit down and talk no unity talk heavy. Kamala need to step down. That's what Kamala need to do. Step down and give somebody as him. So you seeing people like Munilal and them walking and thing with Kamala. You really think that Munilal is for Kamala? He just waiting the time to act. Remember he went up, he opposed Kamala as the leader some years ago in the internal election. He just waiting for the right time to go, to tap in. But people really want to get rid of Kamala. Kamala is the problem. Kamala is the problem, and that vote up there by Indian Walk was what you call a spy vote. You understand? So that is what going on heavy.
I want to answer that voice, so I beg to disagree with you.
If Kamala was the problem, then it would have already have a new leader.
Correct.
The internal elections went just Saturday.
Call, I want to let you know something. You talking about get rid of Kamala. When they get rid of Manning, Rowley was already in the lineup. We have who the opposition have in the lineup. Get rid of Kamala and put who? Who's attracted enough to win the election? Getting rid of Kamala would be the greatest mistake the opposition ever made.
But I'm telling you, really.
He talking that because you're on the other side. Get rid of Kamala and put who? And where's our next voice? Put who? Munila? Put who? Come on, caller. Better than that.
And then when they call me on the radio in the morning, God bless you, how are you? I never hear the Oreo talk on one platform and say God bless the citizens, or God bless Mother Tuna Puna, or God bless Jenny, or God bless the PNM, which the Felix. I never hear God talk. We only talk about none of that for all. And all the always are anointed one. Anointed what? Anointed for the devil he is. And I say that without no fear, no consequences. This man is a work of the devil to be treating poor people like this. And all glad about that. Nonsense, all the as big people. I'm sorry for sending so much voice note and heavy on TC, but I'm real vexed about that by election and John. When I hear that, boy, I'm real pissed off, boy, because like them don't care nothing about this country, boy. Them see this country going down, we heading to the doors of the IMF. Understand? And them just find it that, boy, if was Kamala, boy, doing, boy, all know Port has been on fire. And then just find it that nonsense, boy. I real pissed off, boy. To see that PNM taking us down, backwards, nowhere. And these people and them, yeah, all is well. All the going party, all is well. But let Rowley Hall, boy.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Mr. Pinal here. Kamala could win an internal election any day because she has the support in Pinal and neighboring areas like Faizabad and Siparia and Barakpur and Debe and whatnot. And that's enough. She could win an internal election, and anybody she endorses will win that internal election. But then you have to go and face the electorate of the whole country, or even pockets inside of this area here where she doesn't have that support. So she could continue winning for the next 5 or 6 or however long she survives physically, and then what happens? We keep losing. It is my view that Kamala needs to resign and allow the party to breed. I don't endorse anybody, because if you endorse somebody, they will win. And then they will go to the national scale and lose. Kamala needs to resign and step aside and allow the party to struggle through that transition and let a leader emerge and let that leader go forward with a reform party. Now, there's hardly any time for that, right? But we still have to do it. If Kamala goes forward as the leader, we will get the same curtail we get down in Lengua, Indian Walk down there. Indian Walk. Indian Walk, eh? Thank you.
Specify Indian Walk. PNM Indian Walk.
Indian Walk.
You understand? Yeah. But I want to disagree with your Pinal. This one I want to disagree with Pinal.
Let me just take this one call, yeah. Sorry for that.
You want to play back Pinal voice, so I lost my train of thought.
Hi, good afternoon, welcome. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for taking my call. To brilliant talk show hosts, guys. I am feeling very distressed. I'm feeling distressed for 3 main reasons. One is the condition of the economy. 2, the condition of crime and how crime is killing and how the country is being served. I am watching governance, poor governance in my 30s years. I watching a PNM in 2024 with all this bad governance, and they could go and win an election. It's really, it makes you feel like, you know, like it has no hope. This country has no hope. That is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling the stress, I tell you. Yeah. With all what is happening in the UNC, I'm still saying, I can't understand how it is. In the last, just a few months ago, that election was tied and all this kind of thing. I know you see a candidate gained 700 votes. Yeah. I will say, as somebody said just now, the Indian Walk, that is the name of the place. Yeah. Somebody called me, how can you win an election in Indian Walk?
Indian Walk.
People all over, we have to examine the machinery of this place. I want to call it people name this institution. But I'm worried. I'm worried because the country is not going good. Look, a man went in a gas station on Christopher on Rice Road and opened a machine gun to kill everybody. What kind of country is this? And people going to great is the TNF and getting on so in this country, or this country being destroyed at every level. $2 billion accounted for in the budget and all this kind of thing. I am angry, man. I'm angry. This country not going good. And anybody saying that and drinking the coffee tonight, they're wicked and they don't like this country. This country will end up like Haiti. We'll end up like Haiti. This is where we're going under the leadership right now. I'm very angry.
I feel your pain, Uncle. I feel your pain. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your call. Let me just take this one more. We have a minute and something to go, so I'll just take this one. Hi, good afternoon.
Good evening. Good evening.
You have just about a minute and a half, so go ahead.
Quick intervention. I'm a member of the 3rd voting bloc. I used to be a NATEX member of the COP. And the simple maths is the PNM and the UNC are attracting only their voting base, mainly. And it just so happens that the PNM happens to have a little bit more of a
voting base
than the UNC. Now, for the UNC to attract persons like myself, they really have a lot of hard work because they've bitten us before. And to be quite frank with you guys, many of us in this voting bloc, we have a lot of privileges. So we can stomach the PNM and still build a life. The other people in the lower socioeconomic backgrounds, they depend on social welfare. So they are hoping that either of their parties will get in and support them. Now you will say that might sound like a very selfish point of view, but that privilege allows us to look at both options in front of us and say, neither of them is ethical.
Caller, you'll have to call us back after the break.
Call us back after the break. I like where you're going.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM. Shed it live. Shed it live.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Are you just tired of bad news in your communities, TV screens, and newspapers? Well, I have good news for you. Introducing Positive Corner with Naka every Tuesday from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Highlighting young, vibrant, and future stars spreading our nation's banner across the world. Telling their story about their journey to success and overcoming the negativities that plagues our land. Come, let's sit, discuss, have a few laughs, but at the same time learn something new. Every Tuesday, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. Positive Corner, where challenges are opportunities for growth.
The biggest and funniest comedy stars, the loudest laughs. Get ready, TNT, for the largest laugh event ever. Randy Glasgow Productions' Best of the Best Comedy Fest. The first of 6 shows, Arima Velodrome, Saturday, July 6th. Bacchanal from 7:30 p.m. And coolers welcome. On stage, Larry Joseph.
Arima, this is Larry Joseph, and I come in with all new Bacchanal for you. Come prepare to roll over Arima Velodrome laughing.
Simili Trini.
I's a woman when I like a man. I taking him out. He can eat how much doubles he wants.
Kevin Superstar, Damian Melville, Alan the Entertainer, Cass Ramsey, Kwame Weeks, Drunken Saint, Kevin Sawyer, Jerome Richardson, Gabriel Bridge Mohan, Maca Media Crew.
Get your Olibo tickets today.
Get tickets today and save a fantastic $50 at advertised outlets and islandetickets.com. For more info, call 774-5555. The first best of the best comedy fest. Saturday, July 6th, Arima Velodrome.
Don't miss this one.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on the street 919 FM.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. And joining me
will be Little Mike as we discuss tips on taking you from zero health to optimum health using different protocols and techniques. Trinidad and Tobago, join us every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:35 a.m. on the street 91.9 FM for
Health Talk with Big Mike. It's not where it is, it's here it is. Boom!
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Okay, so we are back. Right? It's the biggest comedy festival in the Caribbean this year. The funniest new school and old school comedy stars at Randy Glasgow's production, Best of Best Comedy Fest. Saturday, July 6th, Arima Velodrome. Bacchanal from 7:30 p.m. Get your early bird tickets today and save a whooping $50 at islandetickets.com. Extra Food Supermarkets Arima, Sandy Grande Aranguez, Grand Bazaar, and Endeavor. Cashier's Trinity Mall, Port of Spain, Michelle's Marad's Westside Supermarket, Sensational Sammy Seafoods in Arima, Jumbo Foods in Barataria. For more info, call the 24-hour hotline 774-5555. That's 774-55555. 774-5555 and get your cruise ready. TNT for a non-stop laughing on July the 6th at Arima Velodrome. Music lovers, it's time to celebrate 20. Join us as we go along the red carpet for the inaugural More Music Festival. The More Music Festival. Book your dates now. Book your date now. Saturday, 20th of July, 2024. Queen's Park, Savannah. The More Music Festival. That's right. It's 20 years of incredible music. Soca, reggae, chutney, steel pan, R&B, and more. All on one stage. Join the More FM star-studded cast for a musical journey over 2 decades of hits. Saturday, 20th of July, the More Music Festival, Queen's Park, Savannah. Looking for a pleasurable experience? Then look no further. The Sea Champion is available for rent. Sailing from Kings Wharf, San Fernando for a 4-hour cruise. Sailing time at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., 8 p.m. to 12 a.m., and 12 a.m. to 4 p.m. 1 hour boarding and 3 hours of sailing. This includes a house DJ for boarding, cleaning crew, security, and a well-stocked bar. For more information on bookings and packages available, contact 399-5959, 324-4227, or 281-4723. Call us anytime for bookings. So people, we are back right here on the final hour of the Future of Talk, and I have some voice notes to play, so I'm going to play off the voice notes and then I'm going to take your calls. Let's see.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Effie. Effie, you that man for politics and you're not side of the PNM this move. The PNM had the last move for last, you know. They will come and shout all kind of things. They will build this, they will build that. And people go fall back in that trap and forget the sufferation and the pain and the wickedness they go show and this evil put that let's pay the government. And then when I can go back the PNM, me like Dr. Early, what you doing? You went Ghana and strengthen your bed. That man is a dread, evil, wicked man. I know the pastor spell and PNM people, boy. Oh God, I don't wake up now, boy.
Just remember, after I played that voice, so what I was going to answer Mr. Pinal and say. Mr. Pinal, I fully understand what you're saying, but let's face it. If Kamala steps down now, right, and the UNC rebuild from within, and she does not push her successor, right, that whoever person they put as the leader will not be able to win the election anyway in this short space of time. What could happen though, all the support could go behind Kamala and whatever team she put forward for the upcoming general election, right? And when she do get that, when they do win the election and they end up in office after 2-3 years, she could step down and announce that this person will now be the new leader, or they could do the whoever internal election, they put whoever, and she could say, well, okay, after this 5 years here, then we could the party could breathe and whatever the case will be. But we can't do that right now. If that had also been done, that had also been done since 2020 or 2021, somewhere around there. But not now on the eve of an election, 8 months or 9 months away. You can't do that right now. We can't have, the people of Trinidad and Tobago need to understand something. I'll hear me out here. Right? I'll need to listen and understand what's going on right now. What we need right, is unity. That's all. That's all we need to know. Unity. We need a united force to come together, right, to defeat the PNM. That's all. And save this country. Put aside all your petty differences, whatever who don't like, what I don't like, if I don't like the leader, or if I don't like all that right now is making no sense at all. All these negative aspects that you all are talking is going to put the PNM back in power. And if all are willing to go another 5 years under this, I am not willing to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to gamble that. I am sorry. I can't do that. I don't know. I don't know. Right? But clearly.
Yeah, no. I find it's only PNM people pushing that talk, you know. Get rid of Kamala, get rid of Kamala. Yeah, no UNC supporter calling and saying that. It's only PNM people calling and pushing that talk, you know. Kamala staying right there and win election.
You see, that is the whole problem. The Indian always fighting among themselves. That is why that will always happen. No matter what, they will continue fighting among themselves.
Heavy MTC, good evening again. Just imagine the physically challenged can't get money, and they can't get money increase in their allowance. But just imagine, let me find out how much resources and money was put into the Indian work area. And Mr. Pinal, the Indian work is more an African diaspora area in Moruga. And when you check it and you see the kind of resources and money the PNM put out to win the seat, I used to tell you what is coming for the general election. They have the treasury and they're going to spend helter skelter.
UNC and Pearl, right? You know people can still take whatever money the PNM give them and whatever gives the PNM give them and still vote against them. If you understand what is going on in your country right now and you see what they do to your country and they come bearing gifts to bribe you, to fool you, to tell you, all right, vote for me and don't worry, let's go up and go up and promise you. Right? And you know for a fact, me, this is all what them coming to give me this now after I suffer for 9 years. Right? You could take it, you know, and still go and vote somebody else. Nobody seen you in the box who you voting for. So I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
Good afternoon, TC and Harry. Guys, I'm from the Lengua Indian Walk area, right? I know it made that win hard to swallow is the condition of the area, guys. The roads in a mess. No economic activity going on. Landslips. I mean, 2 landslips every 10 feet of a landslip. People house going down in landslip. Over the past few months, no water. Right? That is what going on in the constituency. Right, in that area. And these people still gonna vote for that, boy? That doesn't make it hard for me to swallow, you know. Because I live in the area and I know. But the PNM turn around and blame the UNC for that. And these people fall for that, you know. They blame the UNC for the state of the area, you know. If you see the condition of the road, I all they follow some tongue. But I wouldn't even call that roads. But another thing to
callers, I've seen you calling just a melody and voices, and then finish. When I finish the voices, I will take your calls.
HCC development smack dab in the middle of that constituency, in that area, right? And, well, obviously, they bring in the supporters or whatever, and voter pad, for want of a better word. So that too kind of, you know, set it off and off balance it. Right? But the only thing that really flourishing right now in that constituency, in the past few months, is CPEP and URP. I don't know, I probably have 100 plus CPEP URP gangs in that area, in the Moruga area or whatever. And these people, they want to buy the hand not feeding them, and the PNM good at that. They will pump money in the necessary areas and whatever to win the election and to hell with everybody else and everything else. And it's real sad that people can't see past that and can't get, beyond that doggy look-a-bone syndrome. People just can't get it beyond that. I don't know what else to say.
Heavy TC, good day here now. It doesn't matter who is the head of UNC, right? Once people want PNM out of office, it's obvious they're going to vote UNC. And unless people stop voting on race, nothing is going to change. Because right now, there's people voting on race, not betterment.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Good afternoon. Long time I participate. I just sometimes I'll be locking on. But like everybody nowadays is a political analyst now. All them stations, everybody talking about what took place. You understand? But there's something wrong with these people. Even if you bring Jesus like that Mr. Payne, I have a grudge for the longest while against Scamlande. Right? So if it is you bring Jesus or not as the head of the UNC, they still will go vote for the UNC because they have a agenda, racist agenda. That's why they can't. The UNC will always have some problem because of that racist agenda. Because Rowley is already pushing that on election. Yeah, have a good day, partner. Listening.
All right, thank you. I just club the voice notes on them, so now I will take your calls, okay? All right, lines are open now. Caller. Hello? Hello, caller. Yes, good evening.
Oh, people singing so today. I can't understand that. All the venom all they had all the time. Just a small by-election, everybody want to put the tail between the leg and they positive again or what? What is going on? I don't understand that. I'm telling all you, it's moral and spiritual values all they have to deal with. That is causing everything. All they can mash up the PNM no matter what they do. All they can come with thousands of African parties. Come together. We go stand alone and deal with all this severely. You want to take that in all the
I'm sorry for your children, yes? I'm really sorry for your children, sir.
Caller.
Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon. As far as I'm concerned, they're like two peas in a pod, the yellow jersey and the red jersey. Because when you go all the way to the top, is incompetence all over. Look at the state of the country. And the thing is, the big problem is going to be, I hear you talking about former coalition. The people is not going to fall for that again. In 2010...
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Due to the current state of the country, would you like the PNM to get another 5 years?
I really don't care which one of them because it's...
Well, then it doesn't make no sense I'm talking to you because you don't care about your country. Next caller. Caller.
Good afternoon, Abby.
Yeah.
I'm TC.
Get it.
Abby, and this thing is so ticklish. If you spend money on a good football side and you pick the best of the players, I think you're going to win.
Yep.
Right, so I think this to say this too. The UNC need to look at the social part of this election. PNM campaigning since 1 year gone. PNM never stop campaign. And to go to the UNC, what you know here is what I as a man on the ground, you know. Keeping the man and not beating around and not all. Not because the PNM are non-gay and not because they collect some scrums. Iraq Avenues, what corporation in Avenue UNC? Led by UNC members. I think a lot. If activists, some people on the ground, to have some access and employment to this corporation, to go to meet people on the field, learn another sing and Skippy, used to do something, they used to go wrong, and sometimes they help out people for little form and all, so get self-help concern. So they go through it for the self-help bias. Right? So that thing they can go out and meet the people, not just in a Monday night meeting or in Parliament, Jared. You also need to wake up and walk the walk. Don't tell me the whole UNC book. Me taking that, yes. Who want an activist to take that? Sometimes they don't see body activists and none of the parties. And likewise, sometimes we call in the radio station, we back in them for them, here come. I always say that about 8 years ago in prison, I had 2 other companies, East Port Spring, nobody can get work because I banned UNC. I the person who had on the yellow jersey when they throw the sewer water and Hines. Right? I go in high court with Hines for obscene language. And the list could go on and on. Now these, when we only say they're going to be stupid. We're only lying. Because next year, we're going to fix the canal, East Port Spring will fix the little industrial drains and them. Only go collect 4% to enjoy the police, everybody go forget what we wicked. And we looking at the go back and what the UNC doing to stop that? What they're doing, I call in a UNC to hit the ground, and it's not what team up in it doesn't have people saying they're voting for no team. Like they all say, boy, not me and Rowley again Tamala must vote. So all who feel Tamala can win the next election is the UNC need to get up and make the next election happen. See all the activists. Some of them activists are about something for activists itself. And some other MPs in the UNC watching mini meetings. And like, I know the activists is nothing to all you. Somebody want to take a picture with you. All I want to do is have a family and take picture. Right, just while I was walking wrong and coughing and all that thing, walk on and meet the people, get up and ask you to them. You cannot get the coffee and the doubles alone.
Alright, Anderson,
right,
we
to go Anna Robert.
Anderson.
You want to hear Anna Robert and the block, go out and meet them.
Anderson.
And meet the youth. We need to just, not only, they don't want to just hear meet them. They don't want to that heavy and low and them they must depend on.
Anderson.
I don't need any activists. They're not pushing all the activists. UNC not pushing them. Some people call me Sawa Marketer vendor. She come now. Anderson, why she come now?
Anderson.
And the name she uses, she said, I'm not going to pay you, boy.
Anderson, you know, listen to me. I'm trying to tell you, I have plenty calls on the line, wrap up. You're talking on and they're going on and on. You get Mark Kingsley, man. Caller.
Hello, Heavy?
Yes.
This is Juice.
Yeah, Juice.
Alright, now, what you don't get vexed with me, right? It's just, I have I'm following this thing for a while, right? And especially with the Douglas politics and the fellas on the ground report. And when you see certain things, like for instance, I want to just give you a little analogy. It reminds me of the scorpion and
Juice.
Yeah.
Juice. Listen to me carefully. Right?
Yes.
What is more important to you? The country or who you don't like in our party?
The country.
Good. You see who you don't like in our party? Could fix. Right? But we need fixing more than anything else right now.
The country heavy.
So when we try to trivialize this one what they say and what I want to say and who don't like this one and they go undermine this and undermine that, that is what human beings have to sit down and talk about and fix. But the bigger picture we not understand why is we playing party cake, I don't like he, I don't like she, and me don't talk that one, me don't like that one. The country still going down, you know. And the people who carrying down the country will remain in power if we don't stop what we doing. Understand what I'm saying?
Heavy. I understand what you're saying, you know, but
all right, go ahead.
Well then listen, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
We need boots on the ground, right? We need people who carry the same head. And I listened to Philip yesterday, and Philip had the right idea. I mean, you need to get these All right, I agree with the fact that you had to get everybody around the table, but sometimes past experiences there's guide your decision making going forward. I'm not saying that. All right. I mean, if you want to go forward with these fellas, I mean, you had to put some kind of stringent thing, because I very
that's what you go and say there could fix wrong table. Okay, Juice? When they're talking, the stringent measures can be added. Right? But I have plenty callers on the line. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Caller.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my friend.
I am fine. Good afternoon this afternoon. And how are you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored. And I'm glad you called. What's up?
You're
Long
blessed
time
and
I hear
highly
from you.
favored? Well, you're hearing from me now.
Right.
What's going on? Huh?
Well, you know, we talking the politics and we talking the tricks.
Well, I'm listening to all you since evening. I'm listening to all you. A little local election, have a by-election, have everybody confused. We have now until next year. The game now start. And if, according to you, you'd rather study with this one like and this one. If you're coming together to vote out, probably is to come together to vote him out.
Correct.
Enough is enough.
Correct.
Enough is enough. Twiggy from EDR talking that what's the state of East Dry River alone, and you're going to know.
Okay.
What's East Dry River? And this is not only in East Dry River alone. Watch this $1 million building along the savannah, and they want to come and say that a pipe burst.
Yeah.
What wrong with them? A pipe burst? No. They wake up and that sleep all in and stop bepping, man. Look at the center here. You played the thing yesterday with the center. Look at the back here in the center.
Yeah.
Barcelona Street Center.
Yeah.
Port of Spain is PNM backbone. And what did they do for the people? What did they do for the activists? Huh? They come and spread a little thing down there where they're talking about. People gone through and vote them out. They never proper road down there, on down there in a messy paper and you are put them to win a local election, a by-election. And they agree with that. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Now they madness, boys. Let me tell you something. Not everybody's stupid there. TC and Heavy, not everybody's stupid there.
Right.
Not everybody's stupid. Listen to Anderson just now. Not everybody's stupid. Don't get tired because you come on the window. The zombie he went to tighten outside. He feel high at it. Look, it's dog and cat getting silk now. You seeing that? Yeah. Dog and cat getting silk now. But let me tell you something. Not everybody's stupid. Right? And not everybody will catch the look for that general election. Because if you could watch people and tell them about that show and the this and the that, everybody is not miserable like you, Prime Minister. Everybody is not miserable like you. You understand where I'm coming from? You have to wake up from that, man. People don't understand what's going on right now. Because if you could take that and vote back them people inside, is because they don't like all the children, all the grandchildren, and all the children to come. That disrespect. I look at my school on the budget. Look at Piccadilly. Look at St. Philip.
Yeah.
And you want to call you the youths and them criminal. Even they put that school, you feel that against some criminal. Even they put things in place in East Dry River, you feel we had that kind of madness going on in East Dry River. Like we wake up from that sleep in. It's time. I let dust in your hand and they're gone mad. But that general election, all who talking is because the belly weak. You hear what I'm telling you? The belly weak. I go have a different for that general election.
Right.
You see, for that general election with all the finances, and not everybody's stupid. Don't feel everybody's stupid because they went south or they went Indian off or wherever they went and felt total thing. Everybody is not stupid there. You hear what I'm telling to all of them? They will get a shock for that general election. I's a balance and I fed up for them. Twiggy is the balance, and I fed up for them. Right? Me playing all the games, me trying to tie up myself with nobody. I fed up with them, and just how I fed up with other people fed up just like me. All over this country. So don't take bite from down here alone. You all have a good afternoon. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Caller. Caller, load on the radio.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, load on the radio.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Caller,
Hello.
load on the radio.
Hello. I have the radio on.
I hear that radio in the background.
Oh, God. Okay, I had a call back. I'm now watching the thing again.
Yeah. Whatever you have on in the background, it playing, they're doubling up on here. And people, when they call in, wherever you listen to, device, wherever, you have to switch it off or pause it or whatever. Caller.
Good evening, brother Heavy.
Good evening.
UNC and
Pro.
Good evening.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you said that stuff. Yeah, brother Heavy. No, here what going on. I said here the second voice note, but you don't, I hear it yet. No, you see, when in the Indian walk now, as you say, if we could take it and vote differently, but there is of people, when they get something, they hold on and they be, there is a loyalist. I get back my voice on the phone. So when, now what we have to do as a party, we have 7 corporations and we have the majority of councillors. So we councillors on them is the front line. And we have to start. So but what I want to ask in the Indian Walk area, if it was 8,000 people to vote, how it is that the activists and the other councillors and them and the people and them themselves and the councillor himself, how it is he could have put out and know what is the figure going on? We will say that, hey, we're looking at the 15,000 and 1,500 to get over the line out of the 8,000, so that will take me to 3,000 something, give and take. And you bring up your people. So it's the lack of the membership and the activists of them then bring out the people in Indian Walk. But you see Mendes, Manjablo, you see how we win it out? Because why? The people and the transport people was working.
UNC and
so there is somebody thing. Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something, man. And I know all they're trying to break it down and analyze on what went wrong and who do this and what the PNM do and they give it this and they give it that and they had CPEP and URP and we didn't go on this and this one didn't do that and that. I understand all of that, right? But here what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Here what I saying here right now. Based on the current economic situation of this country, based on all the wrong things that this government do for the past 8.5 years to 9 years, right? Based on all in the public domain, all on the newspapers, all on social media, it didn't have a day pass that we hear something this government do, including today when the rain fall and the ministry had flooding out with water. The new one. Right?
Yeah.
That Indian Walk seat, it could be by-election, it could be local, it could be general. Nobody should have gone and vote for the PNM now. Based on all what's going on in the country. You know what I'm telling you? UNC had no right to lose that seat, and not by 700 votes. To me, that is craziness. Right? So I don't want to hear none of the analytics in my heart and in my mind. Right? Based on all what's going on in the country, right-thinking citizens, right-thinking Trinidadians will not go and vote for the PNM, no matter who they put it or what amount of money they give them. Based on what really going on in the country. If you could think with your brain as a human being living in this country and you love your country, you will never put your vote for the PNM based on what's going on right now. That means you don't care if grocery prices go up to 100 more %. You don't care if gas rates to 100 more %. You don't care if you go in the hospital and get CDAP or not. You vote for the PNM in Indian Walk? Man, I understand what you're saying there, but to me, they wasn't supposed to get not even one vote on there. Go ahead.
Right, so nevertheless, my cousin. Now, that is the same thing, right? You see what? Now, the callers and them, the narrative, the slave catchers. They know $3 billion go on, $100 million go on, $100 million promise, an economy of $7 billion, $7 billion, highest in our budget location this year. For 3 months again, extra $3 billion. We've seen where farmers are just enriching themselves to rental, excusals. And just like what we did yesterday, to justify it.
You saying that doesn't mean that them they still went and vote. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right, but what I'm saying,
you understand what you doing? But it's like it falling on deaf ears. All you saying therefore I come in here every evening and talking falling on deaf ears. These people don't care.
Just like the pastor Google show them, never fall it out plain. Just like the pastor Google show, them will say that the world is bright and Trinidad is good, and you educating them. And you see always say that is the problem. We as a people have to come together and you.
And that is
so
all
I understand clearly what you're saying.
This is all I'm saying. You see all the analytics and what this and that. I am not even coming here and talk about the hills again because I realize I'm wasting my time. What I had to come now and preach is unity, right? Thank you, PNM, UNC. I'm proud.
Yeah, let us.
Yeah, man. I have plenty callers on the line.
I'm proud. Yeah.
Thank you, UNC. I'm proud. Caller.
Chatty boy.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
We're on the radio in the background. You hear me?
This is the second time I'm warning you. God save your life, for a purpose. And this is only purpose.
I don't have time for you this evening. Caller.
Brother Heavy.
I have a country to save. Me have time for you.
You have a right to talk him.
Yeah.
This is Tabaki. I want to be short and sweet.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Tabaki.
I think your editorial fly over everybody's head.
Everybody head.
You see, that's why sometimes it plays slow to and quick to listen. And what you trying to show people, they do not want to come to that understanding.
No.
And you come on him. That's why you're calling and allowing him to talk. And everybody but they're not seeing. 2025 is just on our doorstep. And if we cannot come together as a united force, we cannot be the PNF.
Say it again, Tabakit. Say it again.
We cannot come together as a united force. We cannot be the PNF 2025. Heavy duty. I called earlier on. And let me mention it again. PNM, machinery and institution, one of the most different political parties in Iran. And if you need PNM going to roll of content, I can use that I that ethics on there. And I'm so honored. Look at editorial, look at message. And as I get my feet, so we to deploy the program in 2025, if you're not united for the PNM in 2025,
all right, thank you, Tabaki. Thank you, Tabaki. I'm going to play some voices because, boy, all I need to understand, I just said it as it is, you know. I hear nobody talking while talking, you know. Nobody talking while talking. Tabakit understand why Tabakit is a political. Tabakit in the battlefield long time. Twiggy in the battlefield long time. Or they not understand why I say, you know. Twiggy said, we have to unite to be the PNM. Or they talking, not talking, no. Or they still feel by coming here every day, and I am saying this, and people can understand what I'm saying. I come in here every evening from 4 to 7 and talking and showing the world, showing the country, showing people all the ills that is happening in our country, right? And yet still, a man called my show just out to say, oh, that winning in there, what hot and all there, that way we go win them. He have no clue or idea what he's talking about. And there's 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 people just like him that don't care how much money the government thief. They don't care about all what happened. They don't care if the economy going down. They don't care about murders. They don't care about how much babies are in the hospital, how much new building leaking. Them don't care. And they're coming out and vote to make sure the party win. And all I am trying to tell you is that we need to now sit back, pull back, come together and recalibrate and come up with a strategy. Because this general election that is coming in 2025, it's right there now. We're done with 6 months already in 2024. Next 6 months is 2025, you know. It's right there. And I am saying we need every cook, bottle washer, everybody in the unity right now. Unite and we fight. But you see, this one here, that one there, I learned a long time ago. One stick, you can break it so packs, easy. You take a bunch of sticks and you put them together and you try to break it, you can't break it. And that's what we need to do. I'm going to go back to the phone lines. I see the phone lines busy. Callers, making short and sweet. Oh, I want to say good afternoon, as I remember, to a guy from El Chico always listen to me. I can't remember his name. I think it's Mr. Thomas or Mr. Thompson. I met your daughter today in Bishop School and she said you always listen to me. And I want to say good afternoon to you and keep locked on and listen. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Tasty and Happy.
Good afternoon.
The country is so hard and I don't understand. How is UNC supposed to survive without a Miss Bixson? It's impossible. She is the strength of UNC. I don't care what people saying and they know that and they just, why?
Yeah.
How strong could they be without Miss Bixson? She is the strength.
Correct.
I'm listening off here. I don't understand why you had to be telling them by every day the same thing and it's going down the same road.
Yeah. But I say remove her, but they say who to put her now. Thank you, darling.
Remove she to put who?
Yeah. Move she to put who?
Who capable?
Oh, okay. Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Fight this demon.
Caller.
Everyone TC.
Yeah.
Good program. Now, Heavy, I don't agree with you, but yet I understand what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Patrick Manning lose that election, notice when PNM leaders lose, they have to step down. And the party is built and they will come back up. I am saying Heavy and TC, and listen to me this day, if Miss Bixson, as much as the people love her, don't remove herself.
When I say that, who to put?
Listen.
No, no. You ought to tell me who we put in. Who?
Because, listen, I live in a community. TC.
I want you to tell me who to put.
And they don't want Kamala.
Well, who to put?
Listen,
who don't want? Who don't want? Tell me who don't want.
Even though Kamala annoys someone and step aside, they will support the people.
Who they want? If they don't want Kamala, who they want?
People, listen.
They don't know who they want. They don't know who they want. They see a talking shop. Nobody can tell me remove somebody and they don't know who to put.
Heavy. People that love Manning.
Keep going back to Manning. I can't argue with you. You're trying to compare PNM and UNC. I'm not going through that. Remove Kamala and put who? Tell me, you call me and tell me who to put. Who you think will be a good leader for the country to take the country forward and deal with all inside of there, who have experience, who know how to run the country good, and who could take it. There's nobody else. And Kamla does not have a bad track record. Actually, when Kamla was in power, was one of the better times on that Trinidad and Tobago governance in the country, in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. One of the... I'm not taking no more PNM callers calling to the committee to talk about remove Kamla. If you can't tell me who to put, don't call. Right? I'll cut you off. Caller. Caller. Good day.
Yeah, V.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, brother. Afternoon. Let me just tell you something. You see with the PNM, you're dealing, as you say last year, and I never forget it, it's a cult you're dealing with.
Yep.
You see when that man that say he living near to Lekoto,
yeah.
He live in Mason Hall and close to Lekoto, that did ring a bell in my head. Because what?
Caller? Caller? Hello? Gosh, boy, it's just...
It's supernatural.
Caller?
Yeah, hello.
All right,
yeah.
I hear you now. You was breaking up, you was breaking up there just so. Go ahead.
Telling you, right? The same thing what you say, I know it multi-pronged. It's not only one. It's besides the part with the cult, they also have the other part that I don't even want to talk on radio.
Yeah, we are breaking up, caller. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to listen to you, but I'm not getting you good at all. Let me see if I can take a next call. Caller. Caller. Listen on your phone and load on your device.
Hello?
Yes, listen on your phone and load on your device.
Hello?
Yes, caller.
Hello?
Listen on your phone and load on your device.
Okay, okay, I'll no more phone, I'll do down.
Not your phone, load on the device. Whatever you listen to in the background.
Yeah, I'll do it down.
Right, go ahead and talk to me now.
Listen now. You know, hear what I think, people is big men and women in this country. You cannot tell me that all these things going wrong in this country. Right? It's going wrong in this country. I mean, look what is happening. And you tell me that you are simple decision to do what is right. You're not doing the right thing?
No.
You would rather let the country suffer?
Telling me?
What is going on with these people in this country?
I don't know for you. Wow.
I mean, God gives us a choice. Right? It should be between right and wrong. And you can't tell me the difference between right and wrong? It's so sad.
It's really sad.
So sad. Anyway, God bless.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Caller. Caller.
Yeah, good afternoon. Short and sweet, heavy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heavy, so much I think going on in this country, and these people still talking about Kamla. Look, Kamla proved herself in these days because she was an East slave and she won. So what other proof they want again that people want Kamla?
Just again, right? Just PNM. All who don't want Kamla is PNM. They don't even want Rowdy.
Yeah, I know that. That's what the PNM people want to get involved in business. And the country is sinking. They fail to realize, in case if God forbid and PNM should win the election.
The country sinking, but you said Kamla?
Forbid.
Well, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah, what's that? Is tax, house tax, tea and tech tax, all kind of tax. All these vehicle tax, something what they put on the road now, you're charging for a bulb and all kind of thing you're getting in the tail, and them still went back and vote PNM, but something wrong with these people, boy. Yeah, I'm not going to tell everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah, good afternoon, Effie.
Yes, brother.
Effie, I had the driver come out. If you could driver, and she's a PNM Balize.
Yep.
And she come out and say she don't like the things that are going on in the country and this evil, wicked Prime Minister we are here. But Doctor, you come on that platform and tell the world you did the black magic and obey, you know. The last one to put him out of Parliament, this will go with him and this will go with the country. What much will the trend then on that Rowley? But if you know the latest, then I really get a buyer for petrol train. I Indian businessman.
Wow. Wow.
They say, well, you go and study Friday, you know, you can go and scrap the refinery, you go and about all the iron and thing, and move all the iron and them, you know.
Wow.
The latest right now, the boy, old battery and old iron and battery buying. The call them the government now. I'm glad to give a clap and see what we go going on in the country and in the community around mobilize the people. We have to start voting and race. If vote on policies and opportunities we check, because we are young train coming up to LTC and everything.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Safe, my boy.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
Love.
Yeah, man. Blessing. Caller. Yes, brother.
You know what you get? The clipping where Kamala was talking about Pandy and how much he lost. And he lost.
I don't have time with you. You said in Kamala, the country going to hell. Caller. I do have time for you. Go ahead.
And if UNC, Larry Griffith, Makila, and all of them don't get together to give PNM a chance, it can't be tweaked.
When I say can't beat we, I don't understand. Is that game, is that football match, is that cricket match? What do you mean?
No, I am a PNM. I am a PNM.
You're a PNM?
How do you unite the party? You don't unite the party. How do you unite the people?
Let me ask you a question. You like what going on in the country under your PNM? Do you like what going on in the country under your PNM?
Not right. I will tell you the system.
No, I'm asking you if you like what's going on in the country with all the murders and killing and all what's going on in the country and the economic situation in the country, all the high food prices and things. You like what's going on in the country as a PNM?
It could have been better, but we have to...
No, I say it could be better. I ask if you like what's going on in the country. I ask you personally like what's going on in the country. Is that yes or no? Is that a yes or no?
I realize it's very much.
No, you want to sidetrack man, dance me wrong, and I have time for that. Later.
You like to quarrel too much, so I like
Neither quarreling. I want you to answer a question. You can't answer the question I'm asking you. You like what go on in the country? Yes or no? All right, thank you very much. Don't waste my time. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
Boy, Kamala must go, boy. What do you?
What?
Kamala must go.
Well, all right. I'm a Rowley Mazu. Stay.
Rowley must go too. They must go. Kamala must go.
And
even though Kamala win,
and put who?
She can't make it.
Put who?
I
want to hear it. I can't. I tell them put who? Put who? Kamala must go and put who? You coming and run the country? You want to join the party and come and run the country? Put who? You call us a Kamala must go. Caller.
Hi, PC.
Yeah, good day.
Good day. You know why I'm wondering? Trinidad is such a beautiful place. I mean, the country itself. The people, once upon a time, used to be more happier. But guess what? They used to be more happier in the times when Kamala was Prime Minister. And they failed to admit it. It's shame. It's real sad. Are they not going to the same supermarket and paying the same water bill and the same digital right?
I don't know what with these people.
Where they living?
I don't know. I don't know.
Really? And we happy with that. Well, guess what? All you PNM freaks, just like all you freaking over Rowley, we freaking over Kamala right down to the end.
Thank you. All right, that's some voice. Soon as they clear up. Let's see you on the line for plenty voices.
Good evening, Heavy. Mr. Pinal here. Heavy, I belong to the hardcore of the UNC and I will vote UNC. The situation is that that's not enough. The hardcore of the UNC will not cut it. You cannot win an election with the hardcore of the UNC. You need to attract some floaters. So you have to devise a strategy to attract some floaters because the current leader has been unable to attract these floaters for quite so many elections. Now you can team up with other people and all of that, right? But I am going big. I am saying let's remove the leader and free up everything and allow the floaters to come on board.
Pinal, you go on there too.
And the hardcore will remain. I'm remaining. I'm not going anywhere.
Penal, all I need you to tell me now, voice, so.
Kamla is unable to do that.
Who?
Thank you.
All I need you to tell me now, voice, so. Penal, who we going to put when we move Kamla?
Worker. He better than Jim Jones in Guyana. Eh? And he himself get him no Kool-Aid, you know, and they come out and vote for him. Over 700 of them. They are no shame. Look at this country running under the PNM and they still come out and stain their finger for that man. And the PNM, boy, crap, smoke all their pipe here, all their ticket and all their rukunko tung all they get there. All their love sufferation. All their.
Now that the UNC get a curtail in India.
Good evening, Heavy. Heavy, I understand what you're saying. The UNC should have win Indian walk and thing. But majority of the seats the PNM control is very bad areas. And Indian walk sounding like a real beautiful name because it had the Indian walk. But there's a lot of black people living there. And it's not a nice area. I know very well about it. It's a very drugs area and a gunman area. It's not an area that we're thinking that it is.
Good evening, TC and Heavy. Like Jack Warner now calling for Kamla and the other parties to mend fences and come together. They acting like real children, boy. It's time to let go of, as you all were saying, and the callers who say this, that they're real children behavior. Kamla need to learn from the partnership. What she did wrong, don't repeat it. Okay.
TC, all I could say is economical hitmen. We're seeing it every day as every day go by. You understand the ills that this PNM government showing that they're corrupted and they don't care. So Dan, I'm gonna tell you something. This government acting treasonous, you understand? And it gives the citizens to take certain things into their own hands. You understand? We have to survive, we have to focus on we, you understand? And get this government out, because if we continue our next 3 years or himself 1 year game, right, it's chaos in this country.
All right, caller, thank you so much. Well, that's it for the show. We gotta go until tomorrow. We'll be back here same time, same place. Be safe, Trinidad and Tobago, and let's help make Trinidad and Tobago a better place. Okay? Keep it locked right here on the street 919 FM. We gone.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. As we transition into summer, we continue to talk politics, current events, entertainment, and what's trending while balancing the talk with some of your favorite tunes, both old and new. Our purpose is to keep you informed and edify you, as well as to give you food for thought on the current affairs of this nation and the world. Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM every day, all day. Our on-air numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The Street 919 FM. YouTube, IWER TV.
The Street 919 FM.
If you want greater respect from your bankers,